Hi there and welcome to Planning with Kezia and this update for Level Up. I have been working, well, 2 months now with this Candy Haze palette, and my goal for level 5 has been to hit pan on 5 shades and use all of the other shades at least 5 times. Now I had hit pan on I think 2 shades last time, so I had to hit pan on 3 shades, and then I had I think 3 shades that I hadn't used 5 times, and this is what it looks like now. As you can see, I have hit way more than 5 pans. Let's count them, shall we? So I have hit pan in Golden, Clouds, Heaven, Sorbet, Pick and Mix, Bubblegum, Sugar, and Candy. I've hit pan in 8 of these shades. Although Heaven was in my Bible panning project pan, so that one didn't count. But 7. I've hit 7 pans in this one. These are really easy to work with, and since they're shimmers, of course, they're going a lot faster. But they also seem to be topper shades, so they're not very pigmented. So I can use a lot of it, and I can use it kind of all the time, whether I work during day or night, or I don't feel like it's too much. I can use almost all of these shades at any time except these 2. So the only new look I made with this was with this sky. I used this one and a magenta color from my Pando's eyeshadows together, and it looked gorgeous. And then I also used this, I think, all over my lid and the other purple shades from my Pando's eyeshadows in my crease. And it just looked very nice. It's nothing I would have done without this project, I can tell you that. Without this and Pando's eyeshadows, I would not challenge myself that much, I would say, because, yeah, it's a little bit scary. But when you have to use something, and you have to use it many times and you don't want to use it in the same way all the time, you do get creative. So that's a lot of fun, and that's why I love eyeshadow projects. But yeah, let's see where we're at with these shades. What have I done this last month? So Candy Haze I only used once this month because I had used it 11 times last time. I didn't need to use it more. Dreams I didn't use at all this month. I used it 5 times last month. Golden I used 9 times for a total of 15 times. Cloud I used 10 times for a total of 17 times in this project. I used Heaven 4 additional times for a total of 11 times to hit pan on that one. Tarte I used 4 additional times, so I've used it 30 times now and still no pan. So I will say that these mattes, there aren't very many mattes in here, but the mattes do hold on for quite some time. So that's, I guess that's good because there aren't that many. So if you want like a crease shade or something like that, these are good, but it's good that they're holding on for a little bit longer, I guess. Sorbet I hit pan on this month. I have used it 7 additional times for a total of 45 times. And Vapor I only used 1 additional time for a total of 6 times. Moving on to this silver. This is by far the best shade in here. I love it. This is the most creamy shade in here, and also it's the best silver I've ever tried. And that is surprising when all of the other shades are topper shades and that one suddenly works like a normal shade, a very good normal shade. So I love that one, but I only used it once this month. So maybe I did the other look last month? I don't know. Anyway, I've used it 5 times in total, which was my goal. Then Pick and Mix, this darker one here, I used 13 times this month for a total of 23 times. Sweet I used the additional 2 times that I needed to get to 5. I didn't really care for this color. I think I used it as an eyeliner, but I had to top it off with a darker shade to get it to pop more. I don't really care for this one. Then we have Wonderlust. I only had to use that once to get to my 5 uses as well. And I did. I don't really care for this shade either. It doesn't do very much. Although I did use it today, I think. So I used it twice actually. I forgot to tally it, but I had it up here. Maybe you can't see it, but actually I kind of did it over all my look, and maybe that's why it's kind of more purpley, because it is kind of a duochrome. I don't know. I don't know if it did anything, but it's done anyway. So I've used it 6 times, not 5 like it says here. Bubblegum I haven't used at all this month. I had hit pan last month after 18 uses. After 17 uses, and then I used it once more. Sugar I've used 13 times in total, 3 times this month to hit pan. This one, Candy, I didn't use this month either. I hit my goal of hitting pan and the usage goal last time. I only had to use this 3 times to hit pan. It wasn't a good shade. And last but not least, we have Cutie. I only used this once. I really do enjoy it when I do use it, but I haven't worn a lot of like purple shades. So 8 shades. What a way to go on level 5, which is the last level in this project. Now I can start over. Will I? Will I? Of course I will, because I love this project, so I will. But let's take some time and just enjoy this, because I won. I won the game. Yay! I won. It's so much fun, yeah. Okay, so let's roll for a new palette. I'm going back to level 1, which means I will only have to hit pan on 1 shade and use all of the other shades at least once. And I do get all of my vetoes back. I didn't actually have to use it once. I have 5 vetoes in this game. So if I get a palette that I'm like, no, this is too big, I can't do this for level 5, you know, then I can pick something new, or if it's not seasonally appropriate or something like that. So I have 5 vetoes. I'm going to do the exact same way. I thought about maybe like taking out some palettes that I don't want to work with during this time or for this level or something, but I think vetoes actually was a good idea. So since it worked very well for my last game, I'm going to implement that for this game too. So let's roll in a new palette. I have added 1 since last time. So we have the Essence Hey LA. Nice. I haven't used that one yet, so, or maybe I used it a handful of times. I might have. Anyway, I'll be right back with that one. Okay, so I'm back with my palette. This is how it looks. I got this in their last advent calendar. They actually had 2, so I bought both of them. And in one I got this one, and in the other one I got the Konnichiwa Tokyo. This has a very like springy color story, I would say, and I don't mind at all. I am so happy I got this. It doesn't have any pans in yet either, so that's very exciting, because that will mean that when I hit my pan, my 1 pan, then I have pan in another palette, you know? And I'm trying to low-key actually hit pan in all of my palettes. So I'm very happy for this choice, and it has some different things to play around with. I think these will work very well together, but I also think I can make like standalone looks with this, like purple, pink, neutral, like an orange. I can make like an orange, like a fire look with this, this orange here. So let's swatch it out. I haven't really done that before, I think, in this project. So let's see what I can do here. So this is what it looks like on my hand. So it's a lot more pink than I thought. This isn't really very purpley, but I can surely use this for a purple look. Maybe I can even bring this in, who knows, with these with this cutie color here. I think those two would work very well together. They're not very shimmery. The most shimmery shades are the gold and the orange here. They're much more shimmery than the others. I would call these maybe satin shades, maybe this one too. And then we have some mattes. So we have a good compilation of shadows and finishes. Yeah, I just think these will go very well together. Do you have a suggestion for me? What do you want me to do with these shadows? I really hope that I will make different kinds of looks, because it's so easy to go, you know, when you have a color store like this, it's so easy to do the same things over and over again. Do a pink look, but just with, you know, some other variations. But I really hope that I can challenge myself to do something more with this, so that I will have some, you know, fun pictures for you next time. It was really hard to get any pictures with this because the shadows didn't really show up. So everything I did looked so like natural, like you couldn't really see it in a photo that I wore makeup in that way. So yeah, it was a little boring for the updates, but I think this will be a lot more fun. So that is it for this update. I hope I'll see you again for the next update, and I hope you'll have an amazing week. Bye!